Okay, right now, these two boys have been up here before. So right now we're just letting them get reacquainted through the fence.
Getting reacquainted through the fence, uh-huh.
And then we're going to take them in and we'll see what happens.
Now, how do we know, whoops, do we know, are these animals happy? They're standing up, some of them are running?
They're very curious. So they're really curious about who these two are and whether they're going to be competition for them or whether they're just going to be good buddies. So that's why we do this gradually. If we just put one of them in there, they would totally overpower him.
And what do you mean they might be competition?
Well, these are all males. And they're yeah. Their hormones are already starting, you know. So, and they know, it's right now it's not breeding season, but when breeding season comes in the spring, they're going to be really hyper.
I see.
And they will challenge one another to see who's going to be top.
Are there enough girls to go around?
Yeah, but they all don't get to breed.
Oh.
You only take your finest studs as breeders.
And why are we? Why do you want to use the finest ones? Your
Because we're into the fabric, into the fiber market. Thank you, into the fiber market, and so you want to do whatever you can to increase the value of your fiber, and so you pick the very best to be the breeders. Now, right now, as far as grays are concerned, that's his brother there, and that's Theodore, and Theodore's fiber is, even though Apollo has beautiful fiber, Theodore's fiber is ranking higher. So Theodore has already started breeding.
I see.
We'll see about this one.
Do they remember their girlfriends?
I don't know if they remember their girlfriends. We're kind of watching them. I think they can identify that when they're related.
Like elephants.
Yeah, I think they kind of know if this is my half brother or half sister. Okay, shall we try, boys? Okay.
So I think
Come on, Candace, you
may want to back up.
I want to get this shot right here.
Come, Apollo. Come. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Okay, come down.
So the two boys they're in there.
Okay, you can go ahead and come. Well, wait, hang on, now they're getting a little closer.
That's okay. This is good stuff. Everybody's going to want to see this.
So he's kind of roughing him up right now. Hey, sweetie.
There's a confused animal.
That's his way he's kind of, you know how brothers will fuss with each other?
Oh, just kind of pushing him around,
Rough
messing
him
him
up. Yeah.
I see.
He sort of, it's kind of the equivalent of saying, hey, I'm bigger than you, I'm older than you.
Oh. So this really is a deal here.
It is. That's why we do it slowly. Because it can be kind of scary for the little guys. If you think about it, you go...
Uh-huh. Now, Candace, you're the director of, what is your title?
I'm the Education and Volunteer Coordinator. So most of the education programs that I do are with youth. But we do adult workshops and speaking engagements, a whole wide variety of things. He's really being a stinker.
Look at that. Now, so his Theo is behind, roughing him up.
That's right.
And how long do you expect this to continue?
Well, we're not too sure. You never know, because every animal is different. So.
Stop.
And the students are getting a rare view of something here, aren't they?
They really are. Because this only happens on the farm about twice a year. So, and now Theo's going to beat up on Bouvier.
Theo's kind of the head honcho up here.
Theo is the head honcho, and he's not even very old? I thought Theo was a young guy.
Theo is only, Theo's 2.5.
Push. Oh, he's 2.5, so...
But he is already breeding too.
Yes.
So that puts him at a a higher rank, if you will, within the herd. So
Really?
Lori, you be nice now, because you know you didn't like it when you were kicking. Be good to him.
so a couple of these other little guys, we have Juniper's just hanging out by himself, kind of watching everyone.
Who is?
Juniper, this brown
Oh,
one who's
Juniper
approaching
there.
with the white face.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
He's one of the younger ones. So is Joseph, this multicolored one with a white neck, who is he kind of has a reddish tone, almost like he has some spots. And LaFair, this one with the white face and the dark body. And those guys all moved up here at the same time. They're about the same age.
Theo, that's enough now. Okay, are we doing better now?
Looks like things have calmed down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Checking them out.
much better,
Yeah.
much better.
Do they actually harm each other sometimes?
They can.
They can.
They, the boys, the males will develop what's called fighting teeth back here in their back jaw, and they're just like,
Fighting? Did you say fighting?
fighting teeth.
They
That's
develop
what we call 'em.
fighting
And-
teeth.
Yes, and they're like ice picks,
Ooh, ooh.
and so they usually develop them when they're heading towards 2 years old. And so what we do is, when it comes to when it comes to be shearing time, then when we have them on the table for shearing, we'll check that. If they're coming in, then our shearer has them and she will mute those.
She mutes them. What do you mean?
Yeah, she dulls them.
Okay, the person,
Doesn't pull it, we don't take them out.
Okay,
but
so-
it cuts them down.
Sister Peavy is saying that the person who shears them, when they check the teeth out, if those two fighting teeth, is that right? There's two of them. Then she what, files them down, clips them,
Yeah,
or?
there's a little machine that just clips the point off of them.
I see.
See, now Boo's gonna say you're not pushing me around. No. You get him.
Can you tell when these animals are angry?
Oh yeah. If they fight. Hey, Reve. You don't need to do that. Reve, who have you been fighting with? You got blood on your neck.
Yeah, he does.
She's got blood on her neck,
Yeah,
or he?
He
I
has
mean.
blood on his neck, and it's probably from somebody else. So he's been fighting with somebody.
He's been fighting. We know now. I don't see any
Easy.
blood, but Sister Peavy sees it.
It's on the other side of them.
It's on the other side of his neck.
Yeah, the one in the back there.
Oh, when
there.
these animals are angry and they get into a fight, they will their jaw will lock open, and so you will see them. Their mouths will be open about this far, and they won't be able to close it.
Really?
Right, and then it will take them sometimes 5-10 minutes before they will relax enough that jaw will
So these.
open and close normally.
So you have to be careful to keep everybody real calm, then, don't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, part of it's just natural.
Oh.
Sometimes they'll fight because one of them gets in somebody else's feed bowl.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're being a
Juniper
good
just
boy.
hanging out, eating.
Yeah. He's
done.
staying out.
Where's Juniper?
He's in the shed eating.
Oh,
He's the one who's kind of hanging out in the back.
Foley.
there's.
Foley, you
See
gonna
if
say
we can
hi?
get Juniper back there.
Oh, good, Apollo.
There's
That's good,
Juniper.
Apollo. I know, he's more your size. You're not going to let him get away with it. Oh, now who spitted who?
Somebody spitting.
LaFair bitted.
There will be no spitting unless you're an alpaca. Now, this spitting thing, do they have to spit very often? Do they feel like they do?
No, the spitting is just a way to let somebody know that they're in their space.
They're in their space.
Is his
thing too far down.
You get in my space, I'm going to
You
flick
okay,
a
babe?
booger on your windshield. There used to be a bumper
Right.
sticker that would say stuff like that.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
All
now
right.
Theo's.
You are doing just fine, baby. Yeah, I know. It's a bit scary.
Very unusual footage
his
for
protector, what do you
people to be at. I mean, I would never get to see something like this if it wasn't for you all letting us do this.
This only happens a couple times a year, too.
Right. We're pretty much in the time when it's going now because we have 3 more babies that were born in June. That after we get these 2 moved up here, then we'll start halter training and working with them to get them ready to come. The females, we will halter train, but we don't have to move them for the most part because their moms wean them pretty naturally.
Oh,
Hey, spit back at him, Boo.
Oh, Boo was messing with him earlier.
Oh, was he? Okay.
they're spitting. I wondered if we would see any spitting today. We have seen a lot of spitting.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody just
yeah,
got
they
kicked.
Yeah. He's letting them all know that he's not one to be messed with.